If a Christian divorces for any other reason other than pornea, according to Jesus in Matthew 19, and remarries,
Mm.
are they in adultery?
What about Paul? Paul would have agreed with that entirely, but Paul adds another exception when he says that if you have an unbelieving mate, let's say your husband or your wife is unbelieving, and they decide to push off forever, then the believing partner is not bound to try to keep that marriage together. If the unbeliever decides to leave, then that's okay. Now, it doesn't say that the believer should instigate that divorce. But if there are people who have one unbeliever, then the believer has no need to try to rescue and bring back, sort of, we might say, chase round the Roman Empire, the mate that has left. That would be a second, and as far as I'm aware, the only other possibility of a legitimate divorce. So we have to get the balance, not too strict, not too liberal.
So what am I supposed to do now? Am I supposed to simply recognize that, repent, and keep that new marriage? Or
Absolutely.
am I supposed to immediately break up that adulterous relationship because I am in adultery?
Well, you're in adultery according to the law of Jesus. That's entirely true. However, I do not think that that's possible. If we were to advocate that, we'd be in the law courts with everybody. It would be an impossible situation. So I would say it's like circumcision. Remain in the condition which you are. And then get baptized, start your faith, and work from that point of view. We cannot imagine going back through several marriages to try to recover the first one. It's not even possible. So that would be my suggestion on that count.
You are pleading for not just a practical solution,
yeah,
but also more to the spirit of the law, let's say, than the letter of the law.
Well, common sense, the alternative is unthinkable. You go back, let's say you've been married 3 times. Well, your first wife or husband has long since married someone else. If you're then going to go back and say, I'm going to remarry you, not even supposed to do that under the law of Moses, this would be an impossible situation. So I think you start at conversion with where you are, and then your marriage becomes then a Christian marriage. If your mate, hopefully, is Christian too, then that's forever. There's no possibility of divorce.
So it's really like any other sin. When you come to an understanding of the truth, repent from our former bad behavior, we stop it, and then we just move on with our lives.